Feel like it's been forever since I've been on stream. Probably because it has been. See if there's a roster. I wasn't sure if there was an update or not. Jeremiah Wilson, you're garbage. Straight up trash. Don't like any. You have no redeeming quality. The worst porn, worst impact porn I've ever played with. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But I can't lose by more than 35. Like that's honestly the saving grace. When I played them live, like usually in the past, their games have always been close. I lost to them last season by 2 touchdowns, and I had a really weird third down conversion where my guy, it's hard to explain. Like, I went for a conservative catch because he blitzed and he was coming across for a hit stick, but he came way too far back to the ball because normally when I watch everybody do it, they just fall straight down. But he actually came back to the ball and took himself out of a first down. And I was just stunned, like, wait, huh? And then Mike scored the next possession, and then pretty much that was game. Like, oh, oh, like that happened. Like every time I watch people run it, do a conservative catch, I just watch them just catch the ball and go down. I've never really seen them come back to the ball. What's up, David? How you doing, man? I know it feels like it's been forever since I streamed. Probably for the better. I wasn't playing this. No, but I haven't streamed in a little bit. I'll be getting back to that tonight. No complaint. I'm doing pretty good. I like last weekend I was in Vegas for the bachelor party for my best bud, and then the wedding was Friday. So I really wanted to stream Wednesday night, but I I was too tired. So cause I had to work Thursday. So I went to work Thursday and then I drove up to Denver and then I had a hotel room Thursday night and Friday night. So Thursday night I just kind of hung out and got some food, just chilled at the bar, watched Bills Dolphins. And then the wedding was Friday and then, the party and reception, all that stuff afterwards, the dinner. But now back to normal. I wanted to stream yesterday. I was actually supposed to play this game yesterday. All right. Says he has to pee, and then we'll be ready to roll. That Buck game was stressful though. So I was working. I went to my parents' house for a little bit, and then I'm watching the second half. And I'm just, it's so weird because in my head, the back of my head, I'm like, we're gonna blow this. We're gonna find a way to lose this game. And then they block the kick and run it back for a touchdown. And I just started laughing. Like, this is such a Tampa Bay thing to do. I feel like everything as a Buccaneer fan is stressful, winning or lose. Like, either we get blown out in an L, or it's stressful to the end, win or lose. And this one made me mad because the Jets had no business being in this game. Like, they were outplayed the whole game. Bulls goes into soft coverage and just allows them to just walk down the field. They, I was surprised that that fourth and goal was ruled a catch because I mean the ball hit the ground. It's like, oh, you still have to have control. Like he hit the ground with the ball and the ball bounced up. Like I figured that probably helped him catch the ball, but apparently not. And then with Abuka, they didn't even challenge it. Even called a timeout for them to look at it, and the replay officials didn't even look at the play. Like I thought it was incomplete, but I'm just like, you have to look at it, right? At GG Tiger. That was unnecessarily stressful. Unnecessarily stressful. But I didn't know that a lot of kicks were blocked today. Man, Mike is about to beat the brakes off of me. And this is gonna be hilarious. Like this is gonna be one of those games. I don't even care that I lose. Like I'm talking with my opponent right now. We're DMing, getting ready for the game. And I'm just like, dude, you have no idea. I'm so excited to be done with this season. Like I've not enjoyed college football this year much at all. And if there is large Mike, big Mike online, the cat man, he's gonna beat me. He's going to beat me. The question is by how much. So remember, I can't lose by more than 35. I'm trying to keep it under. There are some people that do. I think the big thing that a lot of people don't enjoy is playing defense because I feel like the defense took a massive step back. They added stuff to help make the defense better, being able to shade up and down to adjust the depth of the zone, literally custom stem the depth of the zone, and then to be able to route commit. But I feel like getting a stop on this game is extremely difficult all the time against everyone, and that is really frustrating. Like a I am not like a top 10% guy in this league at all. I think I'm decent. Like I'm probably like slightly above average. I'm not a goon at this game. But it bugs me that some of the stuff that I know should work, like I call X, you ran Y, and that should have stopped it. And I'm looking at my players like, what are you doing? Why didn't you drop back far enough? Why did you not break on the ball? Why did you just stand there and let him run by you? Like I feel like I have to think about this all the
Passionate
time.
football fans, it is not hard to find where rivalry battle lines in the state are drawn on a day like today. These two are due to lock up once again, and we can't wait to get it
Who did I
started.
pick for my
Welcome to the home of the
did
Florida
I pick
Gators,
Dallas
playing
for
from
my
Lincoln Stadium, better known as the Swamp.
I don't remember who I
As
picked
we
for
see a squad from the ACC, the
the
Florida State Seminoles, taking
Survivor
on a
League.
team from
I
the
have to look.
SEC, the Florida Gators.
Tiger,
Previous
it's
sports
gonna
coverage
be
local. I'm Wilson
close.
Davis, David Pollock, Jesse
We'll have to
Palmer
see. I know the
alongside.
Reds are winning
We
right
can't
now,
wait to
one
see this
nothing.
game. Been looking forward to it all week.
D-backs are also winning one nothing.
The Gators will put total leather and will get
I think
started.
you guys will be fine. Guess we'll see. Hell, I might as well run it back. Why not?
He'll bring it out. It's home. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the
So my
touchback.
entire offense should be cold because we're playing on the road at a tough place to play and it's a rivalry game. So when I go up to the line, my quarterback and my skill position players should all have the snowflake.
This is what we
There you go.
expected. This
All of
crowd
them.
ready to make its presence known.
This should be a gain of a couple yards.
Hand
Nope,
off to
never
the
mind.
fullback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's stuff
That's
like
why
that.
he is
Look
an
at that. They
All-American
went to
caliber
like
player.
already.
He's
They went
just
to
so
double
physically
team
dominant against the run
someone
game.
on the
He
outside and
wonders if
leave
he uses his
someone
athleticism,
like in the
uses speed,
middle,
get to the
walk
ball
right
quickly
in.
and bring it
Just
down. Simply one of the
Shit's stupid.
in the entire country. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos.
I don't know who's who.
Oh, they're after
I
him.
don't know what the buttons are.
Oh, way too close on
So
that one.
I couldn't throw the
He
ball.
got drilled trying to deliver
I
that
didn't know
one.
who I was
Now
throwing
they
the ball
face
to
a
because I didn't
third
want to
down.
throw it to the guy next to
Good job
him.
by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go
All
to
right, so
option two.
first thing
Let
we
him
got
go
to
through his
do
progression,
is we got
and
to
then they got
change.
time to get home and
Oh,
get
I'll
ahead of
change
the
it to
quarterback.
aggressive. I don't care. Auto base protection.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp
That
on
wasn't
third
duo.
down.
Nope.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket
What
breaking
the hell
play.
is that?
And the sack.
Huh?
All the way back to
I
the
hiked the
5.
ball and it just.
Man, that is a
Well, we're
picture
definitely losing
perfect
the game
start for
then.
this defense.
What is up
Double
with the
objective,
internet?
get off the field
Holy
even
hell.
better.
I hiked the ball. I didn't even get
Now,
to do
force them into
anything.
a passing situation. You win, you get
There's
the field
nothing I
goal.
can do on
Nice
that.
start by this D.
And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Like there's nothing I could do. I
He
didn't even
only
get an
needs a sliver
opportunity to
of
throw the
daylight.
ball because I couldn't
Hurts
press
like that
the
are why you don't
couldn't even
settle
press
for
the
the fair
button.
catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the yoke.
The run play that I ran block was a slam.
Motion from the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for room. It's ball. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Oh, you don't have to do
Guys
anything
like that
special
force
against me.
going off
Probably just
once in
throw the
women's
ball.
college. Didn't start playing football
It
until
works
later
for
in life.
everybody
Didn't start
else.
playing the Gators until 1958.
Even though they haven't been playing in a long time, this game
I know
has
Mike can
featured
throw the
so many of
ball,
the
so
biggest names in the sport. You think about Bobby Bowden, Steve Spurrier on the sidelines,
bam, he's wide
Charlie Ward,
open.
Chris Swanky, Tim Tebow, Danny Werkle, Heisman Trophy winners.
Look at
This game
that. Look at
has
my
featured
safeties
Pass
actually
incomplete.
coming to
Okay,
attack the
I'm the
ball.
offensive coordinator. I'm going
What
to keep
is
taking
this?
shots down the field. I'm going to make
Look
him
at
honor that
that.
deep ball.
I'm not
I'll
used
hit
to these
some
guys
again before
doing
the game's
that.
over.
It'll be 3rd and long.
I'm actually very surprised. All jokes aside. All right,
Looking
Lagway.
downfield, it's Lagway. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Nothing.
This time they'll go to the running game.
Should have been nothing, but he got a yard.
Done on that run. He'll fight his way
But I
back
don't
to
know
the
what it
field.
is. You
Make it
know,
up to
whatever.
11
At this
yards.
point, just I don't even care
Man,
anymore.
just a
Just put
great
everything
job
on
by the
aggressive.
defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play.
Why
Let
do
them
I
get
care?
more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
Everyone outside.
Here's the heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
He's wide open.
Gonna take a shot.
We got to.
Picked off at the goal.
What? They let me get the ball?
Got some room to
Are you
run.
okay? What
And they'll
is
close
this?
in on him after a good return on the interception.
I got to hit the ball
And
there?
this ball looks like it just got
I haven't been able to do that for
I
4
think he made
weeks.
the right decision.
I'm
He was throwing
shocked.
to the
Hell, Mike's probably
Just not getting
shocked
after
too.
it on the
I'm
throw.
like,
That
well,
leads to
that's a
the
touchdown.
interception.
Guys, here
I'm
comes that
sorry, I
Florida
couldn't
State
help it.
offense
I
back
was
in
I
the
was
action.
surprised.
They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this
This
time
isn't gonna
around.
work, but we're gonna run it anyway.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of
I'm
times they
sorry.
play
Like
this
I
defense.
honestly was
Be
surprised
decisive, stick
that I
your
was
feet
able
in the
to
ground,
hit
pick
that
up
ball
a 3
there.
or 4,
All right, I
and
think
we
he's
are not
blitzing.
going to complain.
To throw,
No
it's
blitz.
Castellanos. Rushes on him.
Pick.
Throws to the wideout.
Wow.
Finds space on the right.
What? What? What is
Through the
this?
tackle, and he's got room to run.
EA.
Flying down the right
What are you
side.
doing right
And
now?
he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
This game is trash.
Touchdown, Knowles.
Game is trash.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level.
Unreal.
That's got to feel great getting
I
home.
felt that was going to
It
be an
settles
interception. I was just
everyone
trying to
there.
wait
All
to
the
see if I
nerves,
could
all the
have White
emotion of this
outrun Mike.
rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in
And then I
behind the
still
line.
thought it
We
was going
already
to
got a
get picked
touchdown on
off.
the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
It might have been an issue with him trying to switch. I don't know what's going on because it's definitely it's a little laggy.
The
But
gears seem to
I
be in. Comes
definitely
back
give an
to work.
assist to the game on that.
Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds
I
at
feel
the
like he
10.
was trying to switch and didn't
They
get it.
say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that
Hey,
play.
Unloads quickly. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces.
yeah,
He's
see,
at the touchdown, Florida.
see,
And once
like I
again,
tried to
they'll push
switch there
things
and it's just like
ahead
the
for the
instant
first
speed up.
down play.
I couldn't do anything there. I
That
was
was a
trying to switch to
great
that guy to try
read
to
on the
get in
way
front. I
in for the
switched and then
touchdown.
the game
If
just
we could
warped
string a few
speed.
more drives like that together,
And
man, we
then
might as well get our popcorn out because we're
this
going to be
might be one
right
of
back
those
on the
games where
show.
it's,
Well, you could draw a line
well, I
under
can't even
those
say it's not
stats.
lagging on the offense because I got sacked because of lag on my first drive.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Well, that's not good for me. It sucks because I'm a like my passing is quick and
All
timing,
right, guys, here comes the Florida State
which is
offense on the
not
field.
gonna work if it's gonna be
Last drive
laggy.
after 6. We'll see if they can do it again. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3
Could
at the
help for the run
17.
game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to
Because
my
maybe
playmaker.
like a over
10,
pursuit
15
or
carries a
something
game. Make the
because of the
defensive
lag.
tackle
Like
wear
that's
them
it.
out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard
I'm
runs
just looking to make
can
sure I
lead
don't
to
have
big
anything else
plays.
in the
We're
background. It
talking
wouldn't
5
matter
to
if I did
15
anyway, because my
to
internet's
20
super
yard
fast
gains just because of
and
the body blow
hardwired.
effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield,
Like,
it's Castellanos. They're working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
fair.
They'll go to the ground. There he goes.
When I played him
They can
last
find
season,
him
it was
out
pretty
here to
solid.
keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
But
Similar
if there
results,
was
but
ever a
no more
time, though, to be
explosive,
honest,
flashy,
when
big
I played him,
plays. But
Mike
think of
might
guys
not
like
remember
Dalvin
this.
Cook and the
And you'll actually find this pretty hilarious, Block. I had Michigan at one point, and I played Mike. I think he had to be in the Big Ten as well, and I beat him because I was in the dorms at the time. And man, you want to talk about shitty internet?
The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake now to throw. The short hands. It's Thomas.
I beat
He
him,
was
and
running
it's like
through
me and my
coverage. He
roommate were
picked up
super
the first
hyped up,
down and
but it
finally got
definitely was
knocked
a
down.
game that was a bit laggy. And he's
Well, I know
like,
the tight end did some good things after the catch, but
"Congrats on the
gotta give the
win.
quarterback credit too for the location
I
of
hope
the
I
throw
never
because he
play
put it
you
out in front
again
of his
while
big
you're at
man. He was able
SDSU."
to make the
And all I
catch
could
and
do was laugh.
accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Yo, what's up, Mr. Legend? Doing pretty good.
Here comes the
Just
offense on
coming back
1st and
from
10 from
my
the
like
47.
getting back in the fold. My best friend got married on Friday, so just like kind of get back into my normal life.
On the move. Got the first down and more. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
First down, physicality wins the
Mike is
ball games.
probably my
Being able to
favorite
run the
person
football,
in the
create
league,
balance,
not
and right
named.
here just chews up another first down.
I mean, well,
Gives you
IROC
another
is
chance
clearly
to
my
maybe continue
favorite
to run
person
the
in the league.
football.
That's my
And I
best
feel like
friend.
this
But
guy too is just an
outside of
explosive
him,
play waiting to
I would
happen.
say
He's
Mike is
vision,
probably
his
my favorite.
quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this
I
guy
love
just a
his
crease,
bluntness,
he's gonna
and
hit it. And right now,
when
he's
he's
doing
an
some damage
asshole,
on this
it's
defense.
it's hilarious.
The give to the back. And he does a
And
really
probably
nice
well
job
deserved.
finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get
I'm
points
gonna
if you're
start
not
playing it
able to
some this week,
physically
but
get at the point of attack.
I'll
Look
be
at the
honest with you,
percentages.
I'm
It gives you a
mostly
preview
just
of the
waiting
first
for
down that they're going to run the
Friday,
football. So then getting that
Thursday,
big chunk,
whatever.
getting in
I'm
second
ready to
and
play
short.
Hades.
Not a good job by this defense.
And the
And I'm
Noles
ready
with
for
a
this
2nd and short to
football
keep this
season to be
drive moving.
over in the NDL. I'll do my media stuff, but man, I am just ready to be done with this
Give
game.
to the running back. Hauled
I need a
in, and
break.
they'll move the sticks as he
Just
picks up the
mentally, I
first
just need to get
down.
away from this game. I feel like
This is
all
an
it does
offense that
is
prides himself on being
piss me
physical, so
off.
you need 1 yard,
So
just
I just
hand it
need to
off
get
to
away
your
from
back
it
and
for
let
a
him do
little
the work.
bit. Never really felt that way before, but I clearly need to do something. I feel like every time I boot up this game, I start out and like I'm not gonna get mad. I don't really care, and then 15 minutes later, I'm
The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
cursing out anyone who had anything to do with the production of this game.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they make the stop
Just
here.
the
They'll
off
likely
season.
bring us to
Oh,
the end
I'll
of the
like
first quarter.
I've talked about it on
Here's week
stream.
one,
I
and
hate
what a
this game.
back-and-forth battle between these
To
two
the point I'm sure
quarterbacks.
people hate
Take a look at
watching
the
me play
stats.
because they're tired of
They
hearing
forced
how
a
much I hate
standstill
this
in the
game.
first. Let's see who gets the
But
edge early in the second.
for the NDL, I don't care. Like I'll for the NDL, I'll suffer through it because the the league matters
The
more
offense
than
wastes no
the
time
game.
getting the timeout called.
I've always felt that way when it comes to sports games. Now, there's never going to be a perfect game, but I openly admit I am not a big fan of EA's football games. I haven't been since probably we got into the PS4 gen. I felt like the Frostbite, once we went to PS4 and they made those upgrades, like the game just hasn't played well to me. So I haven't really been able to
First play of the
enjoy it
period
win or
will be
lose.
a second down.
Interesting blocking. Probably not going to go well.
On the move, it's Singleton.
Oh, it
And
did.
he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run,
Would
but
I
it's just
recommend
enough
this
by
game?
the
I
running
wouldn't
back to
recommend
make
this
the
game to
change.
anybody unless you're getting paid to play. Baseball, though, MLB The Show is
The
interesting because I
Noles
feel
back
like
to the
people
line on
don't
first
like
down.
MLB
Let's see
The
if they
Show
keep
either.
leaning on this running game. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb
Yes,
the
this is
ladder.
football.
You got to bring it down a little bit.
Hey, don't feel bad, Block. I'm a
Able to
Cardinal
find the
fan.
sticks on
It's
second
been
down.
disappointment since the beginning of the season.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Great block,
Got some
guys.
room, headed to the goal
Great block.
line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs
I
that?
really
Really
do
good
like
job,
MLB The
touchdown
Show.
run. Nice job by the back, seeing the
I
hole,
really do like
spraying
MLB
through
The
it.
Show a lot, and a
Beautiful
lot of it is
touchdown.
me playing against the computer. Like I
And next
enjoy
point
playing
is good.
franchise. Playing against the computer is not so
Opponent's
bad in
defense will be called on to
baseball.
protect
Football,
this lead.
we can openly admit the game
And
does
no
what it
chance
needs
at
to
a
do.
return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Go Gator. Said no one ever. No one likes the Gators.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
I
They
don't
find
like
themselves
this.
trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. Off and running. Touchdown, Gators. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for
And it was
six.
overly perfect.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at
I
the
heard
return.
that they re-up the or re-up they improved the special teams blocking, but for whatever reason, it seems like mine got worse. But when I
And
played
the
against
offense
Virginia
takes the
Tech,
field eager to get
his
back
punts and
going.
kick returns, everyone was blocking perfectly. It was driving me nuts. I'm like, bro, I can't even get block a gunner on a punt.
From the shotgun, the inside give.
And dude was
And the
getting
defense
like
holds firm.
I
No
could do
pickup at
nothing
all
on
that
special
play.
teams. It was crazy.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps,
That was
waiting
probably
for the football,
the
nowhere to go.
outlier game for any football game I
Looking for the
played because
mark on
offense
first
and
down and
defense was
second and
actually
9.
decent in that game, but every return he had on special teams was great.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in, it's Ocha. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I was
You know,
very
sometimes
surprised
even a
by that.
short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take
Also,
a
I was
shot down the
annoyed with
field,
the
and don't
fact
worry,
that
they're going to go back to that same play because
like
they
I
know
think I
this
gave up
guy
a
with the
kick
ball in his
return and
hands
a
is
punt returner.
dangerous.
It might have
He
been
makes
two punt
one
returns in
bad
that
miss,
game,
and
and
you
I
get
was
to the
like,
house.
wow.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Pittman. Good, solid pickup on that
I
one.
have to
They've
be
got it
careful
out
what
to
I
the 40,
call
and it's
here
first
because I'm
down.
not going to be able to audible. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen like my
The
guys,
Seminoles come to the
like as
line
soon
with a
as
new
I
set of
switch or like
downs.
as soon as they get close, they just decelerate.
Looking to throw on first down.
Great read, Mike.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Great read. I'm glad that he was fast because he beat him to the ball.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, it's out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit forced the incompletion.
To the air, it's Lagway. Pulls it in, it's ball. Breaks the
And he
tackle.
broke both
He'll be
tackles.
stopped
Wow.
at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
My controller
And
being
the
dead
Gators
isn't
come
going to
to
help
the
me.
line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
All right, Sam, you got a lag way.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Here comes the heat.
One hit on Lagway? What?
Back at the 43.
Is this real life?
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first
You
half.
know we're running
was
this
not
back,
gonna
at
be
least
a
get to
fun
the
football
20.
game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
So everyone should be good except for I think Blackwell was the one that fumbled the ball.
Okay, guys,
I can't be mad it was a user strip.
Ball
That
security
guy is
always
way out there.
paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Interesting. Got to run out and hike.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this
Hurry up.
ball
Hurry
drive
up.
out
Hurry up.
deep in
Hurry up.
there. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards.
This is going to be awkward. Well, I won't say awkward. I will end up
Dealing with a 2nd and long.
or my second losing season ever in the NDL this year because I'm going to lose either this game or
To the air. It's Castellanos. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
of course he drops it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game.
So I feel like if that's someone else against me, they'll end up. That's a conservative catch. But I've noticed on some of the conservative catches, they actually jump up. So that's been a little weird for me. All right, I don't need any lag here.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a way to set him up. He's brought down a
I
short
thought he'd beat
return
him
for the defense.
across, but I guess not.
With a pick.
Some defensive players
That
just have
sucks.
a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull
And
it.
then he just, I go for a hit stick and he just
Good running gets it
pushes
into
me
the red
away.
zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Dang. Look at that, just pushed me away.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the
Broke the
defender.
tackle again.
He'll be hauled down just inside the
Like I have
30.
tackling on aggressive. So I've gotten so frustrated with my guys constantly
Offense that really relies on its run
not
game.
being
That's
able to
the
tackle
game.
because
All
conservative
getting to the
doesn't
back,
work.
letting him find a way to go get it first.
With the run on 1st and goal.
That worked.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Dropping back, it's Lagway.
Oh,
On the same
Damn, I actually
Who is
picked
your
that up
go-to
too.
receiver that can make a play in this situation?
But good throw. I thought I was gonna be
It's
able to
third and goal and
pick
third
that.
and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh
Tried
my
to place
God,
man.
man. Oh. I
Touchdown
holding
Florida.
L2 to get
They
him to
get it into
stop,
the
but it
end
didn't
zone to pay
register.
off that opportunity.
Like I saw him coming
Never
across and I
handled
was
the
trying to get
break
him to
with
sit,
unbelievable
but I
field
couldn't. He
position
wouldn't.
like
I
that. You
couldn't. I'm
better
holding
finish the deal,
L2 to
and
get him
he
to
did.
strafe,
You
and
saw
he
the
never
quarterback
stopped.
jog on the field. I think he
There's
gave
nothing
a
I could
high
do there.
five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he
Man,
took advantage of it.
that's a hurtful one. I will run this back. Whatever. What do we got to
He'll
lose?
bring
The
it out.
game.
It's Holmes.
That's all we've been doing this
Not a
season.
lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Man, that sucks. Cause I read the route and I saw him coming across, and like, cool, dummy route. Oh, there's the guy coming across. Wait for it. Wait for it. And then I couldn't get my guy to stop so I could attack the
Let's see if
ball.
they can get something going here late in the half.
Block him, please. That guy off the edge.
Looking for space. It's all Chuck. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
His touchdowns have come so easily. That last one hurt though because I saw the route. I just couldn't slow down so I could actually, like, if I slow down,
Offense
I
gets
might
set
not
for
pick it
second
off, but
down.
he definitely doesn't
Timeout
catch the ball
called by
because
the defense. It's their first of the half
he's
as
not
they'll
going to
make some
jump through me, you
adjustments.
know? I don't know if he would have went for it. Who knows? That hurt though.
Second down coming up.
Sorry, block.
Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Bringing the heat. And the heat
Gotta get
will
rid of the
get
ball, bud.
home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep
Running
this
back
drive
in.
alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
That's going to be game there.
For this offense, 2
Because
drives,
we're
2
back to
touchdowns.
not being able
Here
to
on
get a
their third
stop.
possession, they're still taking
I
shots way
took
down
the
the field.
lead. He
And
scored
why
right
not? The
away. Had to
defense
drive
played
down the
fine.
field again.
Something good happens for
He
them.
took
They
the
get the
lead right away.
incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
And then my offense
They
is
boot it
cold.
away.
Like, I'm not sure why everyone is cold. Like, the quarterback threw an interception. Then that makes my entire
Pick
offense
up
cold.
whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Hopefully, I'll get to stick here next season.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. It'll be a draw. Fights off the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think that's some of the stuff that gets me. Like, he goes for a stiff arm, and then I go for a user strip.
Flying up the field. No, sir. A little
He
handoff
only's
pass
got
there.
one
That's not a
hand on
great
the
play call.
ball, so you're
Looking to
thinking
pass. It's Lagway. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
hey, he only has one hand on the ball. I should be okay to go for a strip. And not only do I'm not going to get the strip, but he's also going to fall forward when we're trying to knock the ball out. That's just something that's been a big struggle for me on this year's game, just not being able to
Second down.
do really anything on the defensive
Back
side
to
of the
throw.
ball.
Time running short in the half. Using the back as a
I feel like nothing has worked. When I play man, we get beat. When I play zone, we get beat. When I spy the quarterback, they still are able to break free. And then guys are always falling forward. Conservative, aggressive, it doesn't really matter. Damn it. Did the speed up again. And I couldn't even switch to anybody. There's nothing I can do on defense. Like I just have to like I have to pick the right person apparently, I guess.
Take away the weapons outside for the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using his feet to buy time.
Wow.
Make the grab as
He got screwed. That was a easy touchdown.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down.
Like I can't switch on defense. I've tried to use a switch stick to switch back, and I couldn't. Like it didn't. The game did not register me. It's not registering me on defense. When I'm controlling the guy, sure,
Just enough time for one
but
final
that's
play
it.
in this half. The option look. And he takes this one back to the line.
But we already lost the game. Once he went up by 2 scores, that was a wrap. Because now my offense is cold. It's going to take a lot to get them out of that, and the defense is progressively getting worse as the game goes on.
And the Seminoles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can
There's
trust. This
truck
offense is
lanes to
built
run
around
through.
him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up.
It's not going to matter. Even when the defense is rested, they still play like shit in most instances. So I gave up caring about the defense. Just start calling stuff and hope for the best. There's no point in using strategy defensively.
Back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Back to pass. It's Flagway. He almost had the pick, and
I've just accepted this is just how it's gonna be on this game. And that's fine. Like I know how it's gonna be, so knowing that you just really have to be good on offense. If you're not good on offense, if you don't score most of the time getting in the end zone, you're gonna lose. It's just how it is.
And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Because I can't run man. Because even with an impact corner that plays good man defense, he gets burned all the time. I have to play zone, and the game doesn't respond well to zone. They haven't for this entire cycle. So
And then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
it just is what it is. Like, I knew I was going to lose this game once we got. I knew we were going to lose this game at the start of the season, but as I saw that defense was terrible on this game, I just knew it was going to be worse. Because I have to score. I'm going to have to match Mike step for step. And I don't have the luxury of playing man because Florida isn't. It's not going to work with Florida.
Now you got to swing it back your way.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out
So,
as he stopped at
oh
the
well.
13.
We kept it close for a bit. We'll just, see if we can get the ground game going just to slow it down. So it'll just slow down the pace of the game. Just try to get it over with.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive
I
this
should be
offense
running
down
this
the
to the
field,
other side of
at
the
least put
field.
something on the board.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll immediately call timeout.
My own guy pushed me backwards. I had the first down,
Guys, this offense is already
and then he just
reeling
pushed me
down.
back.
Multiple possessions really need
This
to
should
cash
be a
in on
first
this
down,
drive.
as long as the center blocks him.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
And the center
They
did
bring
not.
him down, but not before he's
Interesting
able to pick
decision
up
on
the
who he
first down.
decided to go after there. Just
And that's
almost sold
so
me out.
tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there.
'Cause
They
I'm just
couldn't
looking
do
like,
it.
hey,
He
if
gets
we just
downhill
block
just enough, and
mano
he
y
gets the
mano,
first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third
we're
down
good.
by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
That was a
That's caught.
weird
It's Robinson.
animation right
That's the
there.
kind of play that
That was
can
a
really
weird
get you going as
animation
they have
at
a
the
first
top of
down
that
at the
route by
43.
Robinson.
Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles'
Watch him.
heads.
And
Oh,
man, just
didn't
that
show it.
time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house, make big plays.
You're not the only one. I thought it was going to get blown up too, and I was going to be mad for the reason it would have got blown up is because of the center picking the wrong guy to block. Because I'm not worried about an edge rusher from the left. There's
And
nothing he
now
could
on
do
2nd down for
at
this
all on that
offense.
play. But I am worried about up the middle.
Trying play action. Throws to the tight end.
Good catch.
Complete to the left. And a big time grab there. Knocked down immediately.
I could have
but
went
not
with a
before he
conservative
gets it
catch
to the
there.
40.
I hate doing conservative catch. I
We
feel like it's
joke
way
that the
too
tight end's
OP.
always
I've
open,
seen
David,
instances
but
where guys actually
play
jump up
action
and catch the
almost makes
ball
it
on a conservative
impossible
catch
to
and then
recover.
like go
Yeah,
into a
because those
fall
guys, they're such
animation.
good blockers
So
most of the
weird.
time. They're big and physical, and They cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays,
They have to do
defenses to
something with
trust.
it. They've got to tie it to a rating because it's like I was watching someone play and literally every catch he had was a conservative catch. Like that has to be frustrating to play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get
Has to
hit.
be
They
frustrating
just
to
don't,
play
okay?
against.
They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has
I
enough to
actually was
move the
calling
chains.
that because I was in
And
the
they just kind of
I was
snuck
gonna
that
go
one in
for
there
it
as a
there.
defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm
I was
making a
already
pass.
planning on
They were
like
thinking
just
pass
running so I
call,
get
and they
closer to
slipped the
go.
run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got
Yeah,
good
because there's been
vision.
a lot of
And that
instances where I
allows
have
Jimmy to
not
pick
been
up that
able
first, get
to
the drive going.
attempt an interception animation, and that's got to be the reason why, and it's super frustrating.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Pittman. Found a little bit of
That was
room to
weird because that
operate, but
wasn't even
he'll
a
be stopped
conservative
just
catch.
short of the first down.
That was just
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you. Right? They're
him
playing zone coverage. You got your
falling
big fellas
down,
just
I
working
guess.
right over the ball. It's an easy
That
pitch
was
and
weird
catch.
because that wasn't a
Let's take the
conservative
profit
catch.
and let's
But
get
look at
going.
how he fell. That was so weird. I almost got batted down too. I guess thank Tommy for not throwing the ball
And the
great
Seminoles can
because
really
that
attack on
wasn't
this
a great
2nd and
throw, but that
short.
was even a worse catch.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the tailback. Plows through the
Mike was
defense.
about to
Well, that's just tough,
blow.
hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Mike legitimately was about to end his life. Like legitimately about to end his life there. Because it's funny because I think back to the beginning of the season with Boise, the drive right before the half. There's 3 plays in a
The
row.
Seminoles kept this drive moving on the
2 of them
ground
I
out back
couldn't
door.
intercept the ball. Like my guy dropped it, and in the other one, he didn't even put his hands up. He's blitzing.
Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Hit hard just
I
inside
know
the
better than
46
doing
on
that under
first
center.
down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's how you blow up the
So
screen
yeah, a little
pass
like
if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
how little locked in we are. But it started with that game. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like, I just had 3 plays in a row where I could have had an interception. 2 of them would have been a pick six. And then as we got further along in
On
the
the
game
ground, it's
cycle,
Singleton. Got
I
enough
was just like,
space.
wait a minute.
And he runs it in for the
This is
score.
how it is.
Touchdown Seminoles. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal
Because
post.
normally I'm good at getting
Drop.
interceptions. I'm not always
Like
great
some inside
defensively, but
dribbling when they come
I'm
down.
a
It's
decent
difficult. You can
user
give up a
and can make
safety.
some
You
plays,
worry
but
about that.
I
The
have
defense puts a great
not
drive
been
together.
able really to
Great
pick
job
off the
executing.
ball
Great job
outside
getting a
of
touchdown.
the deep ball. Now it's over. We're not stopping Mike.
And it'll come out to the 25.
We'd
No
have to
attempt at
get
a return.
a turnover. I just don't see it happening. That's fine.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Try to shed the tight end.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be
Yeah,
way
this is
tighter
probably
than
the
on that
worst
last
season
throw.
I've had in
Otherwise,
terms of
this offense
interceptions,
is
and
just
it's
going to get
not
condemned to failure.
necessarily the number, it's when you're playing through the game and watching what's happening. It's like, bro, my guys just flat out aren't
Starting
trying to
this drive
intercept
like
some of these
that is
passes, and it's
exactly
pissing
what
me
they'd
off.
hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40.
Definitely passing, it's going deep.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up
Yeah,
a
no
couple.
deflections,
So
and
the
then you're
decision has
trying
been
to,
made, and the coach
like, a
will
lot of
take
times
the
I'll try
penalty.
to bring my safeties up, honestly, to try to get people to, like, to try to entice them to throw deep.
The offense lining up for a 1st down
And that
play.
does not work. I've learned.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I'm not sure what
And
the
I think
quarterback
that's
saw
the,
on
like,
that one,
one
but
of the
that was a
things
very
that
quick decision to
I
take that
try to
play
be
down,
mindful
trying
of
to get
is
his
making
offense
bad
some positive
reads.
yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Firing to the right, complete. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after
I
that.
don't know what they even
And I
call
like this.
here.
I want to
I
find
hate
my
this.
running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Grab on the
Again, like,
run.
it's
It's
just,
ball.
what am
And
I,
he's got
like, what do
enough
I
for a
do
1st
there?
down. Now to see if they
It
can
just
get
speeds
time to
up and
step
I
it up and
can't
get it
do
to go.
anything.
No
There's
question they
nothing I
wanted
could
to
do.
get the ball to their playmakers,
Because
and
I'm
both
going to follow
receivers
the
got
guy
one
in
on the move
motion.
through
I
3.
thought the ball would go to
Being
him, and
able
there's
to
nothing
just
I
sit
could do
like
there.
this
It's
is
just
all about
everyone
somebody
just goes warp
stepping up to
speed, and you
make a
see me
play.
switching, but it didn't
Ready
even
for a
matter
start here in
because
the 4th quarter.
there's nothing I could do.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st
Weird.
down. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on.
Another stiff arm.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I could
This will
do
go a long
because
way in
the
determining the
play
outcome
just
of this
basically
football game. They
went
end up
on
winning
without
the
me.
football with the lead late
Because you
in this
saw me
drive.
run over
That's a
there,
good
but I
sign for this offense.
was just basically just watching the
The
play out.
Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
That sucks.
They'll give
That
it to
should
him
go
again.
nowhere.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the
Like,
line
damn,
of
like, dude
scrimmage.
just stiff armed the soul out of a guy, and
Defense
then
is
I
trailing.
blast
They're
him, and he
trying to
doesn't fumble the ball.
dictate to the offense.
And
No real
the
nice
fumble
blitz
that
getting
he got,
inside.
though it was a
All
user
run
play,
play
so
for a
kudos to him
huge
on
loss.
that,
We're
was
probably
just
going to
a
see that
poke
again.
out
They're
the
trying to
ball.
find a way
Dude
to
just
create
getting
a takeaway,
blasted.
create negative plays, and get the ball back.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Flagway. Grabbed over the middle, it's ball.
And it's not like my
Sacked
hit sticks are
almost
missing.
immediately. Short gain there, still a little bit.
I'm not chipped, but we can
You see a
lave
lot
the
of
wood.
offenses late in the
But
football
it's
game
not
that are
making a
being a bit
difference because,
conservative. I
like,
like
no one
they
fumbles
didn't
the ball
quit.
against me. I
They trusted the passing
think
game.
I've
You're
got
going to
two
get looks
forced
that you know
fumbles
that
on
they
hit
are.
sticks all
Defense has to
season.
be aggressive, but
Definitely a
they have to
change of
be
pace from
aggressive
last
because
year
they're
because I felt like
down.
last
They've
year
got
it
to get to
happened
the
too
quarterback. They've
much.
got to get stops.
This
Nice
year,
job throwing the football there.
it's not that it doesn't happen enough. It's just, I feel like as a running back, there's
The
no
Gators
real
come to the line
punishment
on
for me
3rd and
saying,
short, trying to convert
I'm
here.
gonna,
Got it, looking for a
damn,
1st.
there's no punishment
All
for
right,
being
he's
aggressive as
at
a
the front
runner.
of the chains.
You can stiff arm,
Boy, the
you can
defense
truck
really
people,
needed
and
a
I
win
don't
on
feel like you're
4th. They
punished for it
just couldn't do it
by
with the
saying,
first
hey, like,
down.
you keep doing that, you're
Last
more
minute
likely to
trailing late
fumble. It
in the
just
ball
doesn't
game. You need
happen.
those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They get him down, and he was
It is what it is.
driving
Yep,
his way,
against
gets it
NC
down
State.
to the 7-yard line.
And I get the feeling that's
Yeah,
a
delightful to
reasonably
see from
important
the
game.
coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got
But
a pretty good drive
There's nothing I can do. Like
This thing rushing.
defensively, this
Keep
I'm
the
just cooked on
contact.
this year's
Got a
game.
really nice lead here late. Just want to find
Unless we
ways
get
to
some
keep the
patches
chains moving.
for,
They're
you
doing
know,
it.
future seasons, it's gonna be really frustrating until we get to college 27.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stopped
He'll
him
be
in his
fine.
tracks.
I'm not beating him.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than
Like
you,
I
I'm
can't play
stronger than
defense.
you
I
up
only
front.
can play
Really
one
nice job
side of
by
the
the
ball.
defense, showing their
And
strength,
I'm
bowing,
not a
stuffing
great
them.
offensive guy. I'm in general a balanced guy, and they just took half the game away defensively. So I feel like everything is a struggle for me.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To the air, it's Lagway. Lets it go to the end zone. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game. But they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here,
I'm
make a
doing good,
play,
Taylor.
get a stop, and
Hope you're
put their
doing
team
well,
in
dude.
position to win.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And that extra
Like
point is good.
I
As
just
they
can't
now have
score
a
50
great
points a game.
possession, 17-point
That's
lead in the
not
fourth.
how I play football, and I'm forced to on this year's game. There is no alternative. You score
Kickoff
50,
unit on the field, and this
that's what
defense
you
will
have
be
to do, and
hard to
I'm just
protect
not I
this
don't play
lead.
that way. I try to play balanced football, and it's really hard to do on this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Holmes. Not nearly
So
as much as he had
GG's to
hoped when
Mike.
he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Like that was the only way I was going to win, but it's been like
And
that
here
all
comes
season.
that
Probably
force
Virginia
in the
Tech was the
offense
only
back
game
on
that
the
I
field.
played that
We've
I didn't
certainly
have to
seen
put
better
up a billion
performances from this
points.
group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one
Good block,
that they're
guys.
going to kick themselves over for a while. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
But to be fair, honestly, I shouldn't be surprised. Like this is how EA football has been pretty much for most of the last decade. So I don't know why I don't expect this. Like it's been geared more
Back
towards
up now, here's
offense.
second and
So
long.
like it's just really difficult because I feel like
Gonna run it. It's Ocha.
even when I
Makes his
play
way
a
ahead
good
for 3.
game
They'll spot it at the 18.
And that run really didn't pay off there.
offensively, it
Offense
still
wouldn't
might not
focus
be
on the
enough
run. They
because
worry
I
about
just
those
can't
5 guys are up front. To get on those
hit
defensive
someone
linemen,
to
to
throw
try
an
to limit their
interception.
way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Leaves it with the running back. And he
It sucks
converts on
because they
third
that,
down as
that's
he gets it out to
I
the
want to say
36.
that's like how I've been
2
playing,
minutes now left in this one, and time
but
is
it still
running
doesn't
short as
matter
they want to
because
find a way to pull
you
this
still
one out.
have to be on the field. And the thing is, I've always tried to defensively. I'm a Buccaneer fan. I play like my team. I want you to be one dimensional and pass the ball
And the
because
Noles have it
generally
with
I can
first and
scheme
10.
up taking away areas of the field. But the only area of the field I can take away is where I control. I feel
Motion
like
from
I
the wide
can't
out.
get my other guys, the other six, the other seven to help
They'll
me.
give it to the back.
And it's been like that
And
all
he's
season.
stuffed by that
There's been
big
times like,
defensive
hey,
tackle
take
up
away the
front.
deep ball, get beat over
Hey,
the
it's
top.
nice to
So
have
now
that
I have to
confidence
play
to
the
be better
safety,
than your
and
guys.
then
And no matter
I'm
which
just
way you
helpless to
call, man,
stop
how about
anything
getting to
short
the
of
backfield quick, penetrating, using his
no, I'm
quickness
helpless to
and
stop
using his
anything
strength to get
short
him to the
of
ground? That is a ball.
7 yards and under. Like we're just getting
Well,
dragged to death.
nothing on the last
And if
play.
I route
Second
commit
and 10.
inside, it's not helping either. Oh, it's just been this year defensively, it's just
One
been very
running back in the
frustrating.
backfield, and he has it. Good, solid run on that one as he
I
gets it
just
out
have
to the
not figured out what to
34-yard line.
do. And when the defense plays good, usually it's a defensive game, and then my
You can give
offense,
this many a chunk,
either we don't
they'll
block
have to get
well
more
or
guys to the box, more guys to
we
the
have
line.
a key
Maybe we'll be able to
fumble.
pass it.
Wide receiver
Like
in motion.
it's always something. It's kind of been the
Jet
theme of
sweep
our
to the
season.
edge. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And listen,
But
on offense, you're
it is
always
what it
trying to
is.
find, to poke and prod and find those plays
I
that work.
realized it
They might
early
come
on.
back
I
to this
hoped
one.
it
That was
would
a
get
nice
better,
game.
and with the
Getting the ball on
patches,
the
I don't
perimeter,
feel like it's
staying
really
away
helped
from
the
the
defense
defensive
out at
line,
all.
and
So
moving the sticks.
They go to the ground.
pretty
He's
much
going to lose a
every
yard
game has
on
been
that
the
one.
same thing, rinse and repeat.
I think at this point in the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there,
Thankfully,
it
just
didn't
one more
work.
game
I
left, and
think you
then
got to
it'll
be
be
thinking
done.
about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
I'm not.
It can get
I'm not. Whoever needs the help, I'm just sorry in advance, but it's just not going to happen. I have an impact corner that can't cover anyone, even if it's slower people. No one on my team really does anything defensively in the back end unless it's controlled by me. Like I have no confidence in my secondary playing well outside of what I'm doing. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We're just trying to get to the end of the season, and I'm hopeful that there's a patch because I feel bad, definitely feel bad doing the podcast. And like I'm excited for what's going on in the league, but man, it's so hard to watch people play this game because I just don't find it enjoyable. And just, I remember when we were in Vegas for the bachelor's party. I'm like, Sean, this dude passed for 800 yards. That's ridiculous. And then defensively, I'm just like, I'm like, watching some of the game. I'm like, I don't even know what you're supposed to do. Like, I'm being honest. Like, as calling defense, like, hey, cover the middle of the field, or you need to cover the deep ball. Like, even when you cover it, you don't really, you're just at the mercy of things that might not be in your control. Like, people throw bombs, and I'm sitting back with, three safeties, or, I'm watching someone back with three safeties and aggressive catch, and you're still able to catch the ball anyway. Like, that was a bad read, and you're rewarded with a reception. Or you make a bad read and throw what could have been a pick, and it ends up the defender doesn't even react to the ball. Like, dude got hit in the nuts by the ball. Or my personal favorite, it's out of reach, though you touch the ball. Like, so if it's out of reach, how are you able to touch the ball? I've seen that happen in a couple people's games. Like, you get an out of reach animation for a ball that you could have caught. It's really weird. So I just have a lot of questions about this game, and they're not going to be answered clearly. What's up, Jen? How you doing, dude? Go Bucks. I mean, because honestly, my first touchdown in the game, there was nothing that Mike could do because we had the speed boost, and then I think that one he was just wide open. This one was the speed boost because of the RPO, but I couldn't switch, so I couldn't do anything. So I didn't even have a chance to try to stop it. Like I don't know what was going on with that, but it doesn't even have his touchdown in the fourth quarter. It says that it was 32-20, it was 38-20. Like it's missing his touchdown. I think block that's probably the thing that's hardest for me. I am a football guy. So full disclosure, like I'm a football guy. I watch the Bucks play. I don't know why. I watch the Titans play, but I watch the Titans play. Those are my two favorite teams. But I am by far a monstrous Buck fan. It's my favorite sports team. I try to watch the game live, and then I go back and watch the coaches film because I want to see what happened. I want to see how the routes developed on this. Like, how did this turn out to be a big play? What was the call? Did something get checked at the line? What was the protection? Like, I look at that for the Bucks every year, all the time, and I do the same thing with the Titans. And then just in general, really interesting games that got played, I'll go back and watch with the coaches film so I could understand what happened. How did this team convert on this? Or how did they get a stop to get to be able to get an interception on the next play to ice the game, stuff like that. Like I really enjoy breaking down film. And I think it's really hard for me to separate what happens in real life from what I'm watching and what I understand. And I'm not a coach. I'm not a coordinator. I'm not like Pat. I'm not like Smitty. I'm not like anybody in the NDL that's a coach. Like I'm sure they're far more knowledgeable than I am. But it pains me for the understanding that I have of football to try to bring it over to what happens in this game. And it does, like, it feels like it's a foreign language. And I have to realize that this is a video game and it's not going to be representative of what I watch in real life. I have to separate the two and I have like it, but I just can't. Like I'm wired a certain way when I'm calling plays or when I'm thinking something is going to come. I'm wired that way to try to get, if I think route X is coming, I call this because on the back end, it should cover the route. And then I'm hunting for what's happening as the play breaks down. But it doesn't work like that on this game. And it can be very frustrating at times for sure. But it's better than playing in the lobby. So like the rules try to make it more enjoyable, but God, this defense is just why the multi-stream? I stream on YouTube for just the NDL games. One, so my streams are up there, and two, at some point I'll actually push to try to make my YouTube like push my YouTube channel towards getting it monetized. But I can promise you, Mr. Block, if my YouTube gets monetized, there won't be any ads. Only ads and videos. But to be fair, Block, my ads pay for something. I think you might know what I'm talking about. So at least I can say at least helps for that. That's true, Zen. I mean, there it's funny because there's times where I send to like a dev, I'm like, explain. I try like explain how this happened, and then usually the response is, what are the ratings of the players? Like, what do the ratings have to do with this? Like, I would understand that in high school if I was sitting in zone that I should be picking up this route, but they're not. So why? And it's not like I'm playing with G5 teams. So it becomes really frustrating when I see certain plays and I clip them. Like I need you to explain to me how this is possible to happen. And just the answers that I get in return make it even more frustrating because again, I have to realize it's a video game. It's not real life. And I do understand 11 on 11 is hard to program for, especially as the tech has gotten better. You need to do more. But it just kind of met for me. I've already asked. Trust me, I've already asked. There's nearly no need to look at replays on this one. Like, might just kick my ass as expected. So I officially have a losing season for the second time in the NDL. I think I've had actually third time because I my first season with Florida International, I was 4-8, I think, and then I had a losing season with Miami. No, USC. That was the year I'm like, holy crap, this team is cursed. And I've had a couple of 7-5s in there. Pretty sure I've had a 6-6 here and there. But this will be my third losing season. Florida National, I took the team over, so I didn't take them over when they were 0-0. So, but I still consider that a losing season because I clearly didn't play 500 football. All right, well, I don't know if I am. I literally am going to fail all of my goals. I lost to all of my rivals. I lost. I did not meet my conference goal. I did not meet my win goal. I will do nothing. So beating Georgia got me bonus points. I have a couple of road wins. I don't think I'd be able to keep them, and I know I missed the poll. I have some recaps done, but I know I missed the poll, so I would need a perfect coach report because it's +2, right? So I would need an 87. I would need an 87. So yeah, did meet my win goal. Didn't win 5 conference games. Didn't finish top four. Lost all 3 rivalry games. So I would have to score an 87. I do have a full bank. There were 82. So I would need an 87, but I don't know. I'll need a full coach report, first of all, so we can start there. And I don't know if I would get that. Like, I don't feel like I do anything cheesy, but like I really don't run with the quarterback. I think the only time I ran with the quarterback was against Wake Forest because of the 20-yard dropbacks. So I just got annoyed and just took off one play. But to be fair, it was 5 wide and there was no one in the middle of the field. Outside of that, like I don't really run with Tommy, so I really don't feel I don't know what people would ding me for. Because trust me, I'm mixing my defense. I'm literally desperate to try anything to stop someone. So like I mean at this point, like defensively, I'm doing everything I possibly can. Deep zone, short zone, man, blitz, zero blitz. Like I literally do everything on defense because I just am at a loss at what to do 90% of the time, even if I know what's coming. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for coach contract. Let me go here real quick. Fair. So yeah, I missed one poll, and then I need to add in the stats for I don't know what game I'm missing. I have to look. Probably Clemson game. That was that. No, it was the Virginia Tech game. 'Cause that was the last game I played. So I need to do the Virginia Tech stats, the Florida stats, and then coach reports. Or I've done them all. So like pretty much I'm just looking for bonus points. I have a road win against Georgia, Virginia, Stanford. So 3 road wins. I beat one ranked team on unranked. So that's 11 bonus points. Like I'm not even gonna make a bowl. That's can't believe I'm saying that. Like I've never since I've since really the first season, like I can't believe I've missed the bowl. But I didn't accomplish anything. So my 11 bonus points, I don't think it gets me enough because I'd have to, ah, shit, admin bonus. Man, I would feel so dirty using it for doing the media stuff. And I don't even feel like I deserve media points either because I haven't like just the way this life has been outside the NDL has been hard. Like couldn't do an episode last week because of the wedding. Had to do it, try to do it early the week before because of the bachelor party. And then there was some other stuff going on and I just wasn't able to do it because I wasn't at home to be able to do it when Vic was awake. And I'm not gonna do it by myself. So I feel like that's a dick move. Oh man. Well, it'll be interesting to see what things look like, especially at the end. Because I think I have enough to get full participation. I missed one poll, and that was because I think that was when we were in Vegas. I missed that poll because I woke up too late. Nah, because I never even got the NDL Sports Center off the ground. Like there was some stuff going on, like some really important stuff, and it just I started editing, but I just couldn't get that first episode out. And I'm like, okay, I'll just get to next week. I'll get to next weekend. Just not being at work, you would think, well, you're not going to work. That's your time to do it. Like there's other stuff going on. Like I just couldn't do it. My main priority though was of course to get the games in. Like no matter what's going on, like I at least can commit to an hour to get a game in because we can work out a time with your opponent. Zen, my best friend did. The last 2 weeks have been kind of the last two weekends have been busy because I was in Vegas last weekend. I think what I left on Thursday, got back on Monday. Yeah, left Thursday, got back on Monday. And then for the wedding, went up there Thursday and got back on, got back yesterday. And I feel bad because me and Mike were supposed to play yesterday. And I'll admit I was hungover. So I'm like, okay, like my head hurts. I've had too much to drink. So I'm good enough to drive because I will always make sure of that. So I'm like, I did a run for my parents to get some food. My dad loves gumbo. So I stopped at Papados to get him some gumbo. And then my mom likes Cheesecake Factory. So I got some food, she got some food, and like me and my parents both got, like all of us got a piece of cheesecake too. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sleep for like 2 hours. I'm gonna wake up and then we can play this game. And then I woke up and almost was late to work. Like I slept for 8-ish hours, which is not like me. Normally I'm a 4.5 hour guy. So, but if I get fired from Florida State, it is what it is. I don't know what I'll do because I don't want to go in the G5 conference, like in a G5 conference, if I'm doing a podcast about the G5, because I don't want to talk about myself. Only time I talk about myself is when it's a negative thing outside of my strength. So Boise beating me, G5 team beats the Power 4 team. Yes, I'll talk about that. But outside of that, like I don't want to. That's the main reason why I left Tulane. I was going to stay on last year's game for one more season. But then I was like, what's the point? You're going to do a podcast about the G5. Why would you stay? And, like, why would you stay? Because then, like, I don't want to use it as a way of like trying to promote my team or anything like that. Try to be as reasonably neutral as I can be. Yeah, it was a good controller. The one thing that was scary about there's a clock tower in Denver, and I knew we were going there, but I didn't know that the actual ceremony was going to be inside. So the elevator takes you up to the 17th floor, and then you have to go upstairs to the 18th floor, and you're actually inside the clock. and I was terrified because I'm scared of heights. So you have the ceremony, and we, got through the ceremony. That went well. The killer, though, was the toast was higher up. So you had to go up three more flights of stairs for the ceremony. And they told me that there's windows like all around where you could see outside. I'm like, yeah, I started going up and the steps were shaking. I'm like, I can't do this. So I just waited. And the dinner was at the hotel, so that was nice. Yeah, I committed to the 18th floor. Like I can commit to the ceremony, the toast. I can hear you guys, but I just can't do it. That's too high for me. Only time I can get on like go up really high is if I'm on a roller coaster because it's short. You know you're going down. Like the adrenaline rush is like I'm fine with that, but it's not if the elevator would have took me up to the 20th floor, I would have been fine. Having to go upstairs that were shaking, creaking, no. I don't care how many people went up and down those stairs. I just felt like when I did it, it was just gonna break. Then I was gonna fall, plummet to my death. So no. All right. I'm gonna hop off. And I'm gonna hop off. I didn't even notice that Mike was messaging me during the game. I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna be back on later tonight. I will have Borderlands installed. I don't have it installed right now, but I have Borderlands and NHL. So I'll probably start Borderlands tomorrow. I'll see if Homie can play tomorrow or Tuesday. But it's gonna be crazy. A lot of work over the next 4 weeks. TwitchCon is like a month away now. So I gotta work extra hours so I can pay for that hotel. God, man, that hotel is gonna be like $2,400 for a week. Oh, gotta hit up that OT. But I'll be back on later tonight.